Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of text messages, inboxes, emails, phone calls in regards to Cherry's son. So I'm going to wait a few minutes um, just so we could clear this up just a little bit because I did make phone calls and I did speak to an attorney. Um, I'm just going to start this off real quick. When somebody invites you into their home or agrees to speak with you, even if you ask a second time, um, deformation of character is they can't use that against you. Okay, that's one. Hey, Amy. Thank you for joining, new member. Thank you, thank you. I did spend a little time on the phone with them today. And yes, I did have to pay a little bit of money for them to pretty much fill me in on a little bit of what's going on, what we can and what we cannot do as YouTubers. One, there's a lot that we cannot do that a lot of people don't know that we are not able to do, which I'm okay with that. However, a lot of other YouTubers may get scared. And I don't know why they're coming for other YouTubers when all we did is go in and ask questions. Now, when somebody's saying, I could show my birth certificate, I could show this, I could show that, but you don't show nothing. Fine, by all means. If that's something you choose to do, more power to you. Now, let's turn this around into a loop. Now, if I was to show what we have, that would be me coming for her. So, if Cherry or her son is in here, please say hi so I could go ahead and drop the link down below. And you guys are more than welcome to come on the panel because if I'm wrong, I'll accept that. I'll take my L because that's the type of person I am. But when you're inviting me back for the third time to show us birth certificates and we're going back and you're not wanting to answer, we're okay with that too. I mean, it might be a lot on your plate on what's going on, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, when you're telling me to come back a third time around after the first and second time we were there, I don't feel or think, and neither does a lawyer that I spoke to, feel that you're in any danger in any which way. So, the first time being in danger, 911 should have been called while I was there. Number one. Number two. What's going on, baby? Number two. When I did knock on the door and ring the doorbell, you opened it. You had all rights by any means to slam that door on my face. Did not take place. I asked, and I'm going to quote again, if I could just have a few more words with you, we won't be long. You chose to say, come on in. There was no threats. You knew all of us had our phones. You knew AV had his camera right here, his pro. There was a person that was not involved with the three of us. His daughter was off to the side where she stood put. Maybe at that point is where you felt threat because you said, Miss Cherry, she looks very familiar. And the look that you gave to her was if looks could kill. What it was is you thought she set you up because you thought maybe she knew who you guys were or who your daughter was. So let's not get it twisted because I'm one to call out for whatever reason needs to be called out for. And that was one. Number two, you said you had birth certificates. We waited for you to show them. You didn't do so. And that's fine, because we are nobody for you to show anything to, nor prove to us. But when you're telling me to come back a third time around, there's no threat there. And I got that on camera, babe. So before you run back and tell your son or whoever is making this so-called accusation that we're actually threatening or making you feel uncomfortable or anything in that matter, be sure to tell your son everything, because our cameras are constantly rolling from the time we get off the car to the time we get back into the car and we leave, and even after we leave. So with that being said, I will drop you my email, Miss Cherry. I will drop you my email, Mr. Flores, or I don't even know what to call her kids anymore, because they've changed their Facebook so many times with first and last names and pictures. So with that being said, whichever son this is that is quoting mother being harassed, let me see. Cyberbullying. I don't cyberbully, babe. Wrong one. And you're hitting up AB and all these other ones who had nothing to do with anything. And my videos clearly show that nobody else was there. So I don't know if you guys are just confused with names or what, but AB's one of them that was not there. It was I myself, which is Nini. You can find me on Facebook. Same way you can find us on YouTube. What else is there? TikTok. We're under LV United We Stand. You can find us all over the place. It's not hard to get in contact with us, but I'm definitely going to drop my email so you can come in contact with me. Your mom actually has my number as well. So you can get that from her if you're wanting to go ahead and talk to us. Because the last I spoke, Cherry does not get on YouTube. So, and that was just recently because I was told that she had made a comment on YouTube in regards to a threat to me. By all means, we come from the streets. So any threats you make to us, make sure you stand by them. One. Number two, I don't take threats very kindly. Number three, whatever it is that you had to say on YouTube or send to anybody else on YouTube should have been addressed to me while I was there. I'm not the type of person that just jumps on and just all the cyberbullying is what you're calling it, defamation of character, mistaken false identity, false accusations, civil harassment, fake news media. You're not funny at all. If you continue harassing my mom, I'll make sure your videos drop completely. Baby, let me tell you one thing. YouTube is not everything to me. This is not my life. As you can see, I'm on and off, but I'm only on and off in regards to these boys. So I'll make that clear. This is really nothing to me. I'm on here for these boys and for other people who cannot see or know what's going on here in Bakersfield in regards to the West brothers. So feel free to do what you want. Like I said, by all means, it's you. You're going to do you like I'm going to do me, regardless of the fact of whatever it is that you guys are trying to throw out there. And if it is a fake profile on YouTube, because Miss Cherry said herself, she does not do YouTube. She does not do any of that. She plays all her little slot games and everything else. And she showed us, so that I do know. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and add that banner in there as well. So there's my email. Feel free to please inbox me. Feel free to do as you please. Feel free to send whoever you want to my house. Your lawyer could email me if this is the matter, if this is the case, because I got one too. And with the videos I got, your mother's approving us. Just as quick as your mother could have slammed that door in my face and it could have been done and over with, then at that point, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. So I'm, like I said, I'm here to address the situation. Stop hitting up all these other YouTubers because they are not the ones who showed up to your mother's door. I was. You want somebody to keep it real with you? I'm going to keep it real with you. I know you guys are Norteños. I don't care. I have family that's Norteños as well. Live in the same neck of the woods that you do. Not an issue. But as far as these threats being made, I don't take them as threats. They may be threats coming out of your mouth, but I come from a lot of family members people who throw threats out there don't usually man up to their threats. People who actually take action on their threats are the ones we worry about. So with that being said, nobody's scared of you, your mama, Norteños, no nothing like that. I'm going to make that clear. Like I said, my email will be dropped down there. Your mother has my cell phone number, my first name and last name. By all means, bang my line because I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait a little longer for you guys to jump on, since you guys are jumping on everybody's YouTubes and throwing this stuff out there for everybody to see, but you guys are not contacting the ones who were at your guys' door, your mother's door. Didn't you guys just leave to the Valley Plaza Mall to go shopping once we got there? Once again, another story. I mean, it's common sense. We understand your mother is a liar. Okay. You know that. We know that. She knows that. We respect that because she agrees upon her being a liar. It is what it is. Me, on the other hand, I have all my proof. My videos show everything. We don't edit anything out. We don't add anything in. So figure it out and get back to me. Like I said, we have no issue with addressing anything. I have no issue with addressing anything. I have what I have. I showed your mom what I had. I gave her what I have. And still, every time we ask her a question, oh, I gotta go shopping. I made an appointment. I mean, it just didn't seem right. If you go over my videos yourself and hear your mother speak, something just don't sound right with her, period. I mean, maybe she needs medication. Maybe she needs somebody there with her at all times. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more going on at her home that I have no knowledge of, which I'm okay with that. When we went back the third time around, you guys just left again to the store. What a coinkydink. Your mother doesn't have a YouTube, is what she said. And this was just yesterday. So, I mean, I think you need to follow up with your mother and get answers with her, because with you coming on YouTube, speaking for her, and she's saying she don't get on YouTube, that people are making fake accounts, it just doesn't seem right. I mean, she got fake accounts going to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. What's the other ones? I mean, damn, I could actually keep going. You don't want your mom on YouTube. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'll respect that. I'm not going to take down the videos that I have, because that's proof of me going to your mom's house and her saying, go ahead and come in and we could talk. But as far as adding any other videos that I did take of yesterday and prior to that, I'll leave those down. But the ones that I do have up in regards to the children and asking her if she's related to Jacqueline, those are definitely going to stay up. Those are the protection for me, because your mother agreed for me to go back the second time and then the third time so she could show us birth certificates. I didn't go in disrespecting your mother in any kind of way, shape, or form. However, if your mother's telling you a different story that did not happen, or made it seem like we were coming at her aggressively or anything, please go back and review my videos, because that'll tell you everything. She even said to go back in regards to the birth certificate. I have video 1, 2, and 3 up of me speaking to your mother. and her inviting us back every time. So if she felt threatened any kind of way, there would have been no invite going back the second or third time. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. So when I played this back, as far as what is that called? Deformation of character. How do you say that, babe? Deformation of character or whatever it is. That wouldn't stand in court regardless because your mother did invite us. Now, unless she told us, get the out of my house and don't ever come back or whatever that is, then that would stand. But never once did your mother say that. And Miss Cherry, if you're on here, you're watching, those words never came out of your mouth, my love. So now I could flip this around on you because now you guys are harassing other YouTubers. You guys are threatening them. You guys are threatening as far as getting their YouTube and viewers and videos completely dropped when some make a living off of this. I'm not one to make that living, but for the other ones who do, I have no issue with helping them with lawyers as well. So with that being said, the ball's in your court right now, bud. How do you want to play it? Because at this moment, this is considered bullying, cyberbullying, defamation of character, false accusing, harassment, fake statements that you're making. I could keep going. So before you come for other YouTubers that we deal with, they deal with, or whoever we all deal with in regards to these boys to try to figure out who the mother is, because we're getting proof, papers, documents, black and white, of who's related and who's not related. We could show those. You guys, on the other hand, have not showed anything yet. But like I said, that's up to you guys. That's your guys' total. That's totally up to you guys. You guys want to show it or not? We're okay with that, like I said. But you are going to stop harassing AB News crew, or the Watchmen's, or whatever you want to call them. You could come for me all you want. But we are here for the boys, and we're going to continue looking. And it is what it is. Like I said, my email's up there. Please feel free to inbox me, chat me, email me, text me, call me, bro. Your mom has my number. I gave it to her 3 different times. Call me. Cyberbullying, all that. All this here alone. Matter of fact, I'll take a screenshot of it. That is being sent to us. I wasn't going to address the situation because Cherry already told us yesterday that she does not have a YouTube, but I'm going to address it anyways. I do have people looking in regards to the email that's connected with that account. So we slowly but surely, we're going to get the information of whose profile it is, if it's the sons or the daughter-in-laws. I don't know. I'm not going to name their names on here, evidently, because if it's not them that is doing all this to throw us all off, anything that I have to do addressing, it will be at nighttime, because my daytime is where we're still looking for the boys. That's not going to change then. Today we were out looking, and every other day we're going to be out looking for the boys. We're going to continue traveling and looking for the boys. And if anybody gets in our way in regards to looking for the boys in this type of matter, just know we're swerving out your lane and keep going forward. I could address this type of situation to you at nighttime when it's my free time, because the boys' time is my daytime, and that's what we do until we bring them home. Now, with all that's going on, and of course, I'm saying it over and over and over. My email's there. Your mother has my number. Feel free to call me. She actually said for the 4th time to come back, so that way she could go ahead and dig out birth certificates and everything else. If this is going to be or become a situation where you don't want your mother to give information, by all means, I understand that. That's all she had to say. Just because we're not knocking at doors to see who is Jacqueline's family, there is a PI that's looking into it. So it won't be us no more, but it will definitely be a PI that's looking into the situation to get information. And if it's not your mother, by all means, it's not your mom. But as far as us knocking at her door for the fourth time, that won't be happening, even though she invited us back. I just choose not to. Therefore, the rest of the YouTubers that are out here trying to help with the boys and in the search and kind of keep everybody, you know, in the loop of what's going on and whatnot, safe, I choose to go this route. Hell, even your mother said she was going to send it to my phone, text message it to me. Tell her I don't even want the information. I'll get it myself if I got to pay for it. I don't have time for that. I don't know if it's just for attention or what, but this ain't the type of attention she wants. 1, 2, and 3 are up. In every single video, she says, you're more than welcome to come back. I'll get you this. I'll get you that. I can pull my paperwork out. There's pictures, this, that, and the other. I'm fine on my behalf. And thank God I have my camera for doing so, because if this was Jacqueline's or family or Cherry's family, son, whatever, and they made this type of accusation, I couldn't imagine what more they would come off the wall with and try to do something else. Like I said, this here is not my living. It is for other YouTubers, not mine. I do this so I could keep everybody in the loop. So with that being said, I'm over it, but I said I was going to address it. Let me go ahead and look at a few of these comments. Hit that thumbs up. Hi. Yes, girl. Hi, you see. Hit that thumbs up. She had that spirit box going on to way creepy vibe with that woman. Yeah. Yeah. And another thing is, we're not putting the information out in regards to Cherry. She's offering it. She's the one that's putting it out there. I asked her a question and she's just with it, pretty much. She is hiding something. If they are, I mean, it. To be honest with you guys, if they're hiding it just like Jacqueline and Trezell are, they're bad. These are people that are gonna have to deal with the consequences later on if this all comes back on them. I mean, I'm not saying Jacqueline and Trezell are the ones who did something to these boys. I never said that. I didn't say Cherry, her son, or any of them did anything to these boys. I never said that. I'm not saying Bio Mom did something to these boys. I never said that. I'm not saying Bio Fathers did something to these boys. I never said that. What I am going to say is somebody's in the loop. Somebody's in the loop, and somebody is about to put their own dick in the dirt, and that's just how it's going to go, whether they want to believe it or not. But time's ticking, and it's about to happen. Shit is about to crack off, because I'm going to tell you just like this. Bakersfield Police Department does not usually keep this type of stuff on hush-hush. They keep updates and everything else. What they are is they're building a case. They're building a case, and they're going to slap it so goddamn hard on these motherfuckers that they don't even know which way they're going to fucking go. Plain and simple. It is what it is, and I'm going to tell it for what it is, and it is just that. There ain't no need to run. Y'all didn't run when you guys was looking for these kids when they came up missing. So no need to take no time out and doing any of that. But what I am going to say is when they come knocking on that door, just know When them things go click, 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 click around your wrist, just know, Bakersfield Police Department will make sure you will never see a light of day again in your life. We can't wait to see the handcuffs go up either. It's coming. Trust me when I'm saying this, baby. It is coming. And when I'm saying they coming, once they get one person in and that mother folds, baby, it is going to be worldwide. And I'm telling you this, hear me and hear me out good, because these BPD, FBI Bakersfield, it's a wrap for them. It is a wrap for them. And they know it. They see it coming. And this is why everybody's shit is getting changed around on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all this, that, and the other. Names is being changed. Last names being added on to somebody else's. Girlfriend's pictures being taken down, adding kids' pictures up. Pictures being removed. Baby, we already got video clip of everything. Everything's already been submitted. Everything from before you even thought we even knew who you guys were. The shit was already submitted. We got copies, we got files, we got everything. What we have, the cops have, and Cal City has. This case is only getting bigger and bigger by the fucking day. And that's what you guys didn't want. And that's what it is. And we for damn sure ain't gonna let it go silent. That's what we're not gonna do. So when they get to knocking at these doors, when they get that one person, all it takes is one person. I'm going to tell you exactly who it's going to be. It's going to be that little Jacqueline girl. Jacqueline, baby, when they get you finna fold so goddamn quick. It's going to be crazy, because you about to let loose on everything and everybody, because you know you ain't got nothing left but them two babies that you have, and you're gonna want to be out here for them. Trust me when I say this, you're gonna want to be out here for them. Know that, because the last thing you're gonna want is for the same thing that happened to your kids that just happened to Ryan's kids. So you finna spill that shit's just gonna come vomiting out your mouth. Who's involved? This, that, the other. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna keep rolling and rolling and rolling. It's gonna come so hard you gonna break and drop to your knees, because you should have said. You're gonna say, I should have said this from the beginning. We wouldn't have gotten this far. All these people who's done background checks on this, all these people who's done background checks on that. No, baby, I already see it coming, and that's why they're holding you so close, Miss Jacqueline. That's exactly why they're holding you so close, because they know you're gonna be the one to fold. I don't think she's Jacqueline Vasquez West. Let me see that. Whatever. I think Jacqueline's not her real name. We don't think her real name is that either. And I'm going to tell you why. Because ain't shit anybody. And I'm going to tell you just like this. Not even the PI could pull up in regards to Jacqueline West. Vasquez. V-A-Z is how she spelled it. Try to correct herself on that live when she was speaking to the news media, and that was the only one. Then went back and corrected it. If you guys haven't seen that, go back and look at that. Hey, Gail, that is very true. She has changed that name. She's had to change that name. She said, I know a person that was just in my house today before we had left, who said it took nothing but, she went into the courthouse. What was it, babe? Went into the courthouse one day. They called her back in by noon, and her name was changed like that. All she had to do was pay for her, what was it? Social Security to be changed?
No, for her, the name change to go in the ad.
Oh, for the name change to go in the ad. Yes, ma'am. So, as far as anything, Miss My Nikki, that's one thing we can look into in regards, and anybody else who wants to look into Jacqueline. And I'm telling everybody, I'm tired of the hiding. I'm tired of the all this, that, and the other, and everybody's trying to do and look for and all this. Go into the ads of the newspapers of Bakersfield, Cal City, Delano. I'm going to say Delano because apparently I got information today. Delano, Lamont, McFarlane, Shafter. Did I say Arvin already? Yeah, I think I said Arvin already. Um, look into those newspapers within the last, and you can just go in by looking under change of names, court orders, or anything in that effect. Yes, baby. Go in and look and see if any names have been changed within that time, or even so, you guys could go back as far as 8 years from now. Because if there was a name change from the time she left high school till now, and there's a name that's changed, it has to be in the newspaper. Bet it has to be in the newspaper. They said that today. It's mandatory, and they have to show proof when they go back to court the following day that it has been submitted and paid for it to be in the newspaper. Carlos Smith, you already know. You know I've been digging. We all been digging. Can nobody and has nobody did anything, but when we spoke to somebody today in regards to the defamation of character and Jacqueline and all this other stuff, and other people that have been making threats to other YouTubers, there's been a lot that I learned today, that there's possibilities, the cans and can'ts, do's. So birth certificates can be brought online also. Just keep that in mind. But they have to be, they're not going to be the original documents, but they're going to be the document, like pretty much like a photocopy of the document. It's not going to be the actual birth certificate. That could also be done. I won't waste my time getting birth certificates. I just want to figure out where these boys are, and that's where we're going to go from there. We will learn her first name, middle, and last name. Like they said, even we had this person look it up that works in the courts, and they're like, she has like no background on her, no nothing, like bullshit. Every single one of them have a background, fraud, all this other shit. I know she ain't the one to sit in the corner and not have nothing to do with this whole situation. There's no way. Just a question. Did they rename the boy legally? I spoken to a friend of mine who works in DHS, which is the welfare department. The last that they know, the boys are still going under their first original name, Sincere and Classic. They're not going under Oren and I'm sorry, guys. My head has been so wrapped around this whole situation of the West Boys. She may change her name, but her SSI number, you can run her background and it should show all the names she used in the past. No, that's not correct. Social Security names, when you get your first name changed, you get your last name changed, and you send it through the newspaper, you have to have your Social Security changed. Does she have? Not that I know of, to be honest with you. I don't believe that is Cherry or her daughter reaching out and hating. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't think it is either. We spoke to. I got a message yesterday from somebody from my group, and they said, "Hey, she went on somebody else's post talking about this, that, and the other, and it was a threat towards you." And I was like, "Me? Towards me?" And she was like, "Girl, yes. Hold that thought. I'll call you right back." Got my keys. We went. Excuse me. Apparently you have something to say. Apparently there was a threat made. I'm here. I didn't go over there all, what's good? I didn't do that. That's the old me. The new me, I'm different today. I address it. I'm going to speak on it. We'll take it from there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have YouTube. I'm telling you, girl, somebody has to be using my information and this, that, and the other. I ain't got the time for this. Whether it was you, your son, your daughter-in-law, whoever, figure it out. Because the shit's getting everywhere, and I've already got the threat, and I'm gonna show it to you, and we're gonna go from there, and it is what it is. Oh no, honey, I don't know who it was. That was not me, and I don't believe my son would do something like that. Okay, well, just in case, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna address it, and if you guys happen to get on YouTube and you guys see me live, my panel will be open. As a matter of fact, let me drop my making real quick. For if anybody wants to get on. You guys are more than welcome to. Okay, let's die. Okay, give me 1 second. Share it. Messenger. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I have to do it the other way because my tablet died, so. Hold on a second. Taking a minute. I hate doing it off of this computer, guys, because it lags so bad. Okay. Yeah, so you guys can hit that if you guys want to join. It would have been a whole lot faster. My damn tablet died. It's actually staying there for some reason. Yeah, so I have his subscription ticket records, and I told him that mom listed on his birth certificate, and it is not Wanda. Damn. Are you serious?
I'll do it.
Hi guys. Hi Gail. Hi Aaron.
Hi.
I've got some pictures of Aileen and Jacqueline, and they're both the same picture, claiming to be the same person.
Oh,
And
really?
she was the one sleeping with Terrell and gave him all the money at the bank.
Uh-huh.
And her husband's clueless.
Oh, well, that's. I mean, it's not new to me. I mean, everybody who has been looking into
So
this.
you was aware that Aileen also went by the name of Jacqueline. I can't say it right. I can't say it right.
Vasquez?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
you knew that she used that name.
I did not know she knew that. She used that name.
Well, I've got a picture of her under the name of that, and then I got a picture of her under her other name, both.
Can you share
Sure.
that right now?
Can you send it to my
Let me
email?
hold on. I
Send it.
don't know how to do it. That's the problem.
If you can pull it up on whatever you've got it on, and then show your camera to it.
I don't know. I'd have to. It just left me out.
She's gonna have to come back in. Okay, Aaron, can you drop the link again?
How do I do that?
Go up to where my link's at, copy and paste it.
Okay.
Okay, Aaron, can you drop the link again?
How do I do that?
What?
Go up to where my link's at, copy and paste it. Okay, Aaron, can you drop the link again?
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Go up to where my link's at, copy and paste it.
Oh, I
Oh my
can't get
God.
to the link. What the heck?
Okay.
Hi. I'm from Stockton, California, and I talked to the Flores family.
Hi.
And they don't know who she is. That brought Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the Filipino Flores is, and I know the Mexican Flores, the old Flores family. And
Uh-huh.
I partied with all them. I know who they are. And they
Okay.
don't know nothing about that people. I know my family lives in Lake and Manteca. I'm checking with them. I'm waiting to see what happens if they
Okay.
even know the picture.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know if Jacqueline just so happened to have a YouTube? I spoke with them yesterday, and she said that she doesn't have a YouTube channel. That she don't know that or I'm sorry, Cherry, has a YouTube channel, and somebody was using her account. Do you guys know anything about that, or if she's even speaking honest on what she's saying?
No, I don't know nothing about it. But the way the Flores is, I just know that I checked everything out when you guys went over there. And thank you guys for doing all you're doing. But I'll check it out. I want to go back to Stockton just to go check it out. If you give me an address, I'll go look. I'm in
Uh,
Oregon right now.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, right now, basically, the information that I have, I'm waiting for her son to speak up first so we could go from there. Because if there's some type of way that he's feeling, I would prefer I prefer him doing it live with me, actually.
Yeah, come talk to you. I want all to come talk to you. I don't see why they don't even try.
And another thing, I want to know why.
Well, wrap me up in a pigskin blanket, call me a son of a bitch, and watch me burn myself.
I want to know why everybody's changing their names and pictures and stuff if they're not related. What are you guys hiding?
I'm wondering too because it's just crazy. And I know Manteca Laser they have a lot of tweakers and drug addicts out there. I'm getting hold of all my cousins and family over there. So if you guys give me any information, I'll find it. Just put it out there and I'll go look.
Well, what it's showing is it's making it look like no matter which way you look up Jacqueline Vasquez, or if you look up Trezell, or if you look up Philip or Wanda, it's showing that Sherry Lynn under many different names, Vasquez, McCullough, what are the other ones? Vasquez, McCullough, Flores, Medina, Martinez. So it's showing her under them always.
Yeah.
She's the only consistent person that always comes up. And Sherry said that that's because she plays a certain game called Thug Life on Facebook, and
Oh,
maybe
that's
it
cool.
was linking people, right? And so that's not possible. I mean, this is linking her because either she's somehow linked to the family through marriage and doesn't even realize it, or she really is somehow Jacqueline's mother or adoptive mom or stepmom or something like that,
Yeah.
or her
But that,
auntie.
but that little boy that you interviewed for first, he didn't know. He didn't say nothing or act like he even knew anything about it. If they were family, wouldn't he have known him?
Actually, the little boy looked like he didn't even want to answer any. Well, I mean, I didn't go over there to ask him any questions in the first place. But when he looked at her like,
Yeah, to me, he looked kind of like
uh-oh.
suspicious, like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
grandma, like, uh-oh.
Now,
Yeah, I
like
wonder
I
if they
said,
was
I'm not
family.
going to say she's related. I have not said on my post, I put who is Cherry Medina. I
Yeah.
never once said that is Jacqueline's mother. That
Those,
is, you know what I mean? Now,
yeah, and those addresses on Cambridge and Lathrop, California, I know right where they are. They're by Circle K in Lathrop, California. It's like industrial area.
yeah.
It's the old part of Lathrop.
Well, I think most of the addresses are coming up as Stockton, like over by Cottonwood, Bianchi, Hammer
Oh
Lane. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
That area.
yeah, that area. That's bad.
Yeah, it's not a good area.
No, I got niece and old nephews there, still in Stockton. I'll have them go over there and look. Let me find the addresses again. I'll send it to my nephew. He's got camera surveillance and everything.
Yeah.
My nephew's a good man. He'll go
The
look.
area over there is pretty, really, really bad.
It's rough. It's rough. I had a homeboy shot there when he was getting his hair done.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not saying they're from that area. That never came out of my mouth. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. But someone should know him if they are from there. She's the way she was talking about. She's from. She said she grew up in Manteca, so she only went to two high schools: Manteca High School and or East Union. There's only two high schools in that town.
Yeah.
In Manteca, or the Lathrop kids go to East Union. So we could look through yearbooks. I could do that. They're all online in Stockton at the library.
Yeah. I mean, if that's something you guys choose to do, that's up to you guys. Like I said, as far as Cherry said, she felt threatened because you didn't tell her you were recording. Was your name Dora? Actually, she knew we were recording. I said, "Do you mind? Do you
I
mind?"
know.
With
I
my
watched it twice.
do you mind? No, come on in. Go back and listen to the video. It simply says that.
Yeah. She was like
He is right
confusing.
here with the camera going, and
Yeah.
you could see that it was very noticeable. Very noticeable. She knew we were
Yeah.
recording. When my wife had her phone out, it was still on record, and she was watching us, my wife, record me and her talk. She knew it was recording. So
Yeah, that's why she was actually talking in riddles.
I mean,
it's we got 3 different videos.
Yeah, there and
of the same day. So I mean, shit.
All of our videos shows different sides, but it's all the same video of how it was taken. Yeah. And some audio are higher than others, but everything's there. Everything is there. She cannot say, "No, I did not know they were recording. No, I did not know that this was going." No, you knew because I told you from the day one that I went over there. When I come back, I will be recording, to kind of do like a little interview with you, if that's okay. It's on my video. Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm going to go shopping right now. This, that, and the other. Same thing she said on the first video.
So I got a question too. On the first video, did she live at a different address?
No, she lives at that address that
the same one? Okay.
All of us have, yeah.
Okay.
Shirley, what happened? The name of channel Cherry is on now. Say the name of channel Cherry is on now. Lady Queen Helping Hands.
What year was Jacqueline supposedly been born in?
She is on 87. She was in 87, right?
Okay.
Supposed to
So
be.
it would be, if she was there, it'd be East Union, Manteca, or later, Manteca High. I'll check the yearbooks for both her and her mother.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll get ready to head over there.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. Thank you guys for doing all you're doing. I
Thank
love you guys. Don't even know you. And I'm from Stockton. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hey, LV.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
said Sherry's live right now.
Hello.
I'm there right now. I'm there right now.
Okay. Whose channel is it on?
It's on. It is on Lady Queens.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hop off and check that out real quick. But I just
Yep,
wanted
'cause I'm about to jump on there right now.
to let everybody know Trezelle West graduated Bakersfield High class of 2004. There isn't a single Jacqueline Vasquez in any of the yearbooks of Bakersfield High from 2003 to 2008.
As you can see, I just went in and said,
That's correct. Oh yes, definitely.
drop the link.
Nice.
Um,
All
I
right, I'll
found,
catch you over there.
All
I
right,
just
I'm
want to
heading over
say
there.
thank you, LB, for
All
what
right.
you're doing.
DNA where they could prove your innocence. And now that they have it, that's
Okay. Bye, guys. I'm heading over to, everybody go over to Lady Queens.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll send
bye.
it